MAMASH. This week's vlog's only available on patreon.com/mamash. So if you want to watch this week's vlog, make sure to head over to Patreon. Love you, mamashotas. Mwah.
Alright, what is up, Mama Shotas? Welcome back, Mama Shotas. Today we got a very motherfucking special podcast, Mama Shotas. But before we start off, I want to remind you guys to head over to the Patreon, because that's how we fucking fund this podcast. That's how this room gets paid for. That's how these mics have sound. That's how we get our stomachs full of food. That's why we get the drinks on the podcast. If you guys go to patreon.com/mamash, you guys can help out and get us fucking there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, a lot of cool stuff there. So you guys want to go check that out, Mama Shotas, definitely go check that shit out. And yeah, make sure to follow Instagram, like, comment, and subscribe, Mama Shotas. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of the can you hit it for me one time? Double AP.
Do a
You said Double AP in the motherfucking house, bro.
Thank you.
Now everybody can. We were talking about it. Everyone can put a face to the name, because everybody be talking double AP. I record with double AP, double AP, double AP. My guys, Mama Shotas, double AP in the.
Thank y'all. Much love to you.
Clap, clap, clap. Flowers. And you want to present who you got next to you right here?
This is my beautiful girlfriend right here, Kaden.
Yo! KZN in the building. The
Yes,
KZN
sir, yes,
family
sir.
right here. The KZN mother and the KZN father. The brand.
For real.
That's
for
fire.
real.
You want to tell the people what KZN is? Like what it
So,
stands
yeah.
for? Everything?
No, yeah. So KZN is like a Japanese like philosophy, basically. It just means it has like two meanings basically. It has change is good, and then continuous improvement.
Okay.
And so that's the one I be like kind of taking and using is the continuous
Pushing.
improvement. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like that's one where I feel like anybody can like take and kind of use like and apply to their own life. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
could
yeah.
be dentist, it could be football player,
It
it could be whatever,
anywhere.
and everyone wants to get better. So I mean,
For sure.
that's whole KZN right there.
Yeah.
So,
We got my boo in the building too, so I
Yeah, that's me.
My mama. But yeah, bro, that's crazy. We finally got you in this motherfucking building. I met you just recently. I think like a couple months ago, bro, and I got to know you and everything. It was cool because the first time we actually met in the studio, like we just talked for like a couple hours.
nah, word up.
Got to know each other and shit, just conversated, and got a genuine vibe from you off the bat. And I feel like a lot of people who do make music with you and with you could say the same thing. You got a good energy around you, bro, for real.
Nah, thank you, bro.
I'm
I
pretty sure your girl
appreciate
can vouch for that too.
Nah, thank you for noticing.
For sure. How long you guys been together for?
Technically,
It's always like that.
well, because we've known each other for a while. It's been years, like
Okay.
high school. You know what I mean? But
Uh-huh.
we've been together for like probably like coming up on 2 years.
Fire.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But no, we've known each other for a while.
That's fire.
Yay.
Yeah. And you've been following? You've been following like his music and stuff? Like you've been seeing how he?
Oh hell
You
yeah!
seen
I
the beginning?
promised him since I met him, and he decided to do this. I was gonna be his #1 fan.
Oh, fire! Double AP.
No, it was pretty crazy too, cause I remember like when I first started like even just making music. I remember like she was one of the first persons like I like told. I'm like I think I'm gonna do this, and like so like she was there right.
Rooted
like,
for you.
before I knew anything. Like I didn't know
Wow.
nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you need that. You need
Nah,
that.
word
Fire, for real. And how did it start for you in the beginning? Like as far as like with the music, like what was like your first taste of like I want to do something creatively with music? Did you ever play an instrument in elementary school, or like did you have family members who played music?
I mean, I'm not gonna. It started since like I was a kid, you know, just hearing music for the first time.
Just being a fan of it at first.
Exactly, yeah. So like, and no one in my family plays instruments. Like, we're not like musical family, nothing like that. So I'm
Okay.
like one of the first. And but no, I did play a little bit in like middle school. I played the fucking saxophone, and that's like the only instrument I played. I played like the piano a little bit.
Yeah, a
but
little bit.
nah, in middle school, that's when I kind of like first got like my like started playing like a real instrument. Kind of got into it. I started
Okay.
learning like music theory, like you know, like just counting 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? That little,
Yeah.
those little basic things. So like,
Yeah, like basic music theory kind of thing. You
exactly, yeah.
know? Okay, I like that. And you've been like producing like a lot of like engineering and producing, mixing, mastering a lot of the music here coming out of Greeley, bro. That's fucking crazy, though. You know what I mean? Flowers for real. You know what I mean?
Nah,
That's a big thing. You know what I mean? Because that's history. Looking back, people are gonna be like, whoa, like listening to shit like you. That shit came out of your fucking laboratory, bro. Like that's fucking wild, bro. Like take a step back and actually look at that. bro. That's amazing for sure.
No, yeah, sometimes I do like look back and like I'm just like, wow, like, I didn't
Yeah.
even realize. You know what I mean?
And it's gonna be bigger for sure, bro. Globally, I know you want to be international, touch everything, you know what I mean. But for now, like flowers for real, because you've been touching a lot of the music that's coming out of Greeley, a lot of good music, bro.
Nah,
For real,
bro,
I be
bro,
hearing the
love.
tags, double AP. Everybody, I like how they shout you out, bro. That's love.
Yeah.
Shout out. You want to shout out some of the people that you work with, for real, like that you really fucking with in the studio?
Oh man, no, shout out to all my clients for real. Every single
Good,
one
man.
of them, bro. They all, you know what I
Show
mean. They all have a
love.
little special place in my heart for real. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you said in the beginning, like being able to like, for me to be able to take care of like my bills. You know what I mean? Be able to like just eat off of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a real blessing right there.
And for anybody listening that in the Colorado area that wants to get in the studio with you, like, what's the best way they could contact you? Like
You can
right now?
contact me directly. Through my Facebook, Instagram.
What's your Facebook name?
Arturo Paredes.
Okay, so what's your Snapchat?
Same thing, Arturo Paredes 47, I think.
Okay.
And my Instagram, AP17.
Okay, I'll put it down right here. I'll put the information. If you guys want to get in the booth in the Colorado area,
Yeah.
definitely go and check out AP. Good rate
check
to
us out.
work
Come
with you,
check
bro.
us
And
out.
he actually works with you, like not just financially, but he works with you musically. You know what I mean? He's a good energy. So definitely go lock in with AP.
Thank you, bro.
That's fire, bro. For real. And from the beginning, like, did you know that like it was gonna be like? Cause I could see that you really like the musical engineering part of it. You know what I mean? The producing part. Did you always kind of know that was gonna be the route you wanted to take? Like, you never wanted to be like the artist or anything like that?
Yeah, I remember like it was crazy because I remember like when I was like, when I first started off, I don't know what it was. It was just something about cables and just technology.
Yeah.
Like I was just like intrigued. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be in it. And like, no, yeah, it was just so crazy. Like I tried doing the artist and rapping and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
producing, but
Did you
that
like
wasn't-
it? No.
That was not my route. Like I wanted to be
Okay.
behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
But do you have some music? Like,
He does. He does.
Oh,
he
okay.
might not admit it, but he has like one or two songs.
so is it good? You tell us, girl.
It's not bad.
she's lying.
Lyrically, no. Lyrically, it's there.
It's there.
Is there?
But like, yeah, no.
Delivery.
See, yeah,
A lot of
delivery.
people- a lot of-
Delivery needs a little work,
Yeah.
but it's like he was like 15 when he made it, so
Yeah.
like he was
Oh,
just
yeah.
starting to like
Dabble
fucking
and
experiment
get in
and
there.
stuff. Yeah, so.
Okay, I feel that.
But
Yeah.
it's there. It's there.
That's
Oh.
fire. That's fire.
Like I remember we were in Spartan time, and he like brought his notebook and he was reading the lyrics like to me. I was like, dude, you have to do that.
Oh,
Like,
fire.
it was really nice.
Since day one.
Oh.
That's fire, bro. For real. What you guys sipping on? You want to show the camera what you guys are sipping on right now? You got some more Bud Light Limes.
Shit, we got the Bud Light Lime right now. Yes,
Spin-offs.
sir.
There's spin-off caps.
Yeah.
I was all looking for lighter to get it open for Kiara. He's like, there's spin-offs.
I didn't even try. I didn't try it.
And what's your vice,
Definitely.
Double AP? ¿Qué es tu vicio? What's your vice? You know what vice is? Like your addiction. What are you addicted to? Aside from music, the obvious. Give me a drug.
Give me a pharmaceutical.
Oh man, all I do is smoke. You know what I mean?
Smoke
Drink.
weed?
That's all I be doing.
That's your vice? You be smoking weed?
Yeah,
You be smoking weed?
Yeah. with
Occasionally?
him.
Yeah.
Who
With
smokes
him.
more?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I hate to
No
admit
question.
it, but
The amount
Yeah,
of
you-
times he's like, nah, I should quit. I should probably like chill.
I should come back a little
Next
bit.
day, just-
Oh, that was
Oh,
it.
Yeah, I feel that.
What's your vice? Do you have a vice?
Him.
Oh! Fire.
Love.
That's a bar.
nah.
What's your vice, baby?
I was gonna say love too, but like I love weed. All
Alright, there we go.
right.
I love weed more than love.
No, a little bit sometimes. What about you, babe? What's your vice?
I don't know what my vice is. Come back a little bit on drink. You, Kiara. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm a Kiara connoisseur.
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 There you go.
There we go. That's funny though. What was I gonna ask you? What's like your dream collaboration?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh.
You had told me. I think you had told me, and I want to see if it's the same answer.
You said one
I mean,
today.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's different every day. I be finding people. I'm just like, wow, you know what I mean? But like definitely like no cap. I wish I could work with no cap one of these days.
I feel that.
Lango, hopefully one day. I don't know if people be knowing Lango. He's from New Orleans.
Okay.
Y'all should check him out. He's definitely something else. His last album.
Fire. Pure
Crazy.
Born too. You told me Pure Born at the time.
Pure
Yeah.
Born. I want to say that right now. I want to try to speak
Yeah.
that one into existence. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Pure Born. Yeah.
He's like a producer turned artist, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
They don't really work for a lot of people, huh? It's rare when that works for you. Like when you're a producer turned artist, I feel like it's harder to be a producer turned artist than a artist turned producer. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No. Yeah. Definitely.
Where you go
Yeah,
from like
people-
producing to actually being on the on the front and everything, which is kind of difficult, huh?
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
What other things do you dabble in creatively aside from like music?
Creatively, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much the only thing. Cause even then, when I was doing music, I'm like, I don't know if I'm creative enough to like be doing this. You know what I mean? That's why I felt like I couldn't be like the artist, cause I'm not like, I'm good at like taking an idea and like making it something. I'm not good at necessarily like coming up with ideas off, from scratch type shit.
Oh, okay.
It works here and there, but like for that to be my one thing that I gotta do, like I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe eventually, maybe that's just something right now that I'm like, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm holding myself back, but
I feel that.
but
What about local? Who do you like to lock in locally? Like who's like your favorite artist locally to work with? That it's always like nice, for the most part.
someone who I haven't worked with, or I have.
No, that you have.
That I have?
Yeah. Shout them out. Give them their flowers.
Oh, I mean, I gotta shout out Zach. I gotta shout out
4L Zach. Shout out 4L Zach.
Zach. Yes, sir. Hyman, Travis, Snoop, Barkay, Quinn,
Yeah.
Trey, Tab.
There you go.
Oh man, I gotta shout out all kinds of people. But I don't, that's the thing. I don't even want to shout people out because then I'm gonna miss people out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
There's
gonna
so-
get
there's
no,
so-
but let them get offended.
There's so many, bro.
What's your favorite? I want to know your favorite. Like, fuck their feelings, bro.
Nah, I don't
Fuck
got
their
no
feelings, bro. I want to know the favorite. You
Nah,
gotta
I
say-
ain't got no favorite.
You got your favorite, bro.
That's like choosing your favorite kid. I'm not,
They have a favorite. I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna sit there and pick one.
All right, you'll
can't
keep
do
it. You'll
that.
keep it in your head. You'll keep it in your head. You won't say it out loud, but it's in your head. Shout out 4L Zach. I got a little backstory about 4L Zach. Actually, wanted to pay me. 4L Zach wanted to pay me for me to interview Double AP, and I had already lined it up.
Love, bro.
I thought it was like, hey, that's love for real. That's for real love. Like that's love.
Shout out to you,
4L
Zach,
Zach.
for real, for real.
I was like, oh, okay, no, bro, it's all good. Like, I'll get him in. Like, for sure, I was gonna get him in. But I just found it like kind of funny that he's like, I'll pay you, bro. Like, get him in. And I was like, I got you, bro. I'm gonna get him in.
Nah, much love to him, bro. For we be showing mad love on social media all the time, for real.
Yeah,
Shout out
that's
to
fire.
those guys. No choice, all of them, bro. All of them, for real, for real.
That's fire, bro. I remember you had told me about a situation that happened in one of the, because you be recording in Denver too, right? You want to shout out that studio? What is it?
Oh yeah, shout out to all them studios. Shout out to Side 3 Studios. Shout out Authentic
Side
100. Shout out Dream Space Studios.
You be
Those
out
are
there in
ones.
Denver recording too?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what, yeah, yes sir.
You had told me about an incident that happened with a Denver Bronco player, no? You want to talk about that?
I'm not gonna lie, we're not gonna name no names or nothing.
Okay, okay.
But the
Well,
cheese man's
oh,
gonna
oh.
come out. Let me hear it.
We'll bleep the name out, but it's right?
yeah, make sure to bleep.
Yeah,
that
I'll
one.
bleep
You
that
better-
out.
you better make- or nothing. I don't
You
get
signed
no
an
trouble.
NDA?
Nah, yeah, they just had they got a little crazy, started, throwing,
What
Start
happened
fighting
from
and
the
shit.
beginning to the end?
Was that on some drunk shit or what?
ultimately, yeah.
They got into the studio. They was recording some music.
I mean, it was a bunch of people, and there was a fucking, it was a party in there. A
Give
bunch
us
of
a
people.
number
There's probably like 15, 20 people in there.
in a room like this.
I don't know if y'all no, it's a little bit bigger.
Little
I mean, we were in Studio A at Side 3. I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but that room's not the biggest room, but I mean, it was packed. I mean, I had to like kind of squeeze through people and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they started fighting and fucking bottles flying, monitors on the floor. I mean,
Bottles
it was
flying.
chaos, bro. It was crazy, but
It was between two guys, was it like a?
nah, it was chicks, bro.
It was chicks.
It
It
was
was
chicks,
chicks in the
bro.
studio just starting shit. The guys got in
Yeah.
there or what?
Well, I'm not. It was like it stemmed from one dude kind of like being in the middle of it all.
Was it just shit talking? Was that just basis
Nah, like
of it? Did anybody steal anything? Like, well,
like just certain people showed up that like I
They
guess
weren't
weren't
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be
there.
there,
Oh,
and that
okay.
kind of like
escalated.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they like dropped the TV?
yeah.
Tell us the details. I want to hear them.
How much equipment broke?
How much?
No, we got lucky, bro, because I was interning. I was there. Shout out to my guy Dumpy for real. Shout out to my dude for real, Dumpy.
Shout out
my
Dumpy.
guy, my guy.
What studios he at?
I be going anywhere but he was at Side 3 for a couple years, and then he's at Dream Space now.
Shout out Dumpy from.
So y'all wanna go check him out? Go check him out, bro. He's something else, bro.
Okay.
Nah, but I was interning for him, and I remember I looked over to him. I'm just like, "What are we gonna do, bro?" And he's just,
You guys were just
Nine.
watching everything go down.
"Nah, yeah, we just had to let it
Play out.
wait for it to,
'Cause that's dangerous. Bottles flying. These are like what? Like I'm imagining like he's a football player, right? So I'm assuming his friends are all like the same fucking size,
Pretty
like
much.
big people, So
pretty much."
trying to separate that chaos and shit, it's not even worth it.
I ain't
huh?
gonna go. I'm not gonna.
And equipment that's
Yeah.
low key not even yours.
That's
Fuck all that.
If it was my equipment, that's something.
Yeah, it's like,
else.
whoa, you
else.
grabbing everything out. Like, motherfucker, get out this shit. Oh, that's
Nah,
crazy.
yeah, bro.
And that's like one of like the crazy, like one of the crazy experiences that you had in studio. Anything else you could
I'm
pop
not
off the
gonna-
top of your head?
There's a couple of them, but people just be getting a little crazy. I don't want to speak on that.
Nobody's
but,
ever pulled out the Glock.
Nah,
No.
none of that.
No crazy shit's happening.
Nah, people know how to act. You
No
know
one's
what I
ever
mean?
showing up some heroin in the studio. Like you see,
Yo.
Hey,
in the
I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple of them that like
What?
it's
seen
not
some
not that exactly, but you know what I mean they've been asking like, yo, is this cool? I'm just like,
Is
I
it
don't
cool
know
if
about
I
that.
shoot
bro.
up
I don't know,
I don't know
bro.
about that, bro. Not around here, but
Damn, that's crazy.
you know what I mean. It's all good. No, you know what I mean. I'm not judging no one.
Does it bother you like when people are too fucking like they're not even like there to like work at the point like they're almost like so unconscious like so fucked up that they're not even working? Like does that bother you? Does that get to you or you're like I don't get my money? Fuck it.
Yeah, he gets his.
Nah, cause I don't like to look at it like that. Like it's about the money. Like, cause at the end of the day, I mean, when people come to the studio, it's like sometimes they're writing, sometimes they're like recording, sometimes they're just vibing, sometimes they're just talking to the homies. I mean, and it's not like any of it is wrong. You know what I mean? Like whatever you want to do, you could do. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
pay for the time. Like that's
Yeah.
all you. You know what I mean? If that's gonna fuel the creativity, like
Yeah.
go
Do
for
it,
it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I'm not gonna stop it. You
No,
know?
that's cool to have I feel like keep that mind open like that because I feel like that'll create like a creative block for yourself because you're so like worried about everybody else doing their thing that you're like okay like
See,
No,
that's the
yeah.
thing. He's really not about the money at all.
That's
Like
crazy.
he could care less. Like he's literally told me like if he could not get paid for this is what he would do.
yeah.
Like
That's how you know that like you're doing your passion. That's how you
Yeah.
know you're
That's
like
literally how you know.
yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Keep doing that shit, bro. For real.
For
I see
real.
that shit.
Absolutely. Stick around for sure.
KZN for
sure.
real. As far as like your studio space, are you looking to get? You said you're looking to get something bigger, no? Like something new or something.
I mean, yes, that's the whole motto of the brand, I guess. Just always expand, always get better, always
Yeah.
grow, not stay in the same place. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, that's definitely one of the goals right now. I was trying to get like a better, bigger space for like the artists. 'Cause that's my whole thing too. Is like I make that space for like the artists. That's not like for me necessarily.
Yeah.
Obviously, I gotta be the next. I gotta work too. But I mean, for the most part, it's what the artist wants and his needs and stuff like that, their needs. But yeah, 'cause I'm trying to get like a booth and just you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it a real vibe, make it a real studio, make it a real.
The real energy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
I fuck with that for real. And what's like the end goal with you? Like as far as like what do you want to? What's like your peak happiness as far as like with the goal? What does it look like?
Honestly, just to be able to do this, like you know what I mean, and not have to worry about all the bullshit, because it's gonna come with the bullshit. It's obviously that's gonna be in there. You know what I mean? You gotta deal with that. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, bro, just to be able to do this, kind of just for like a living, basically. You know what I mean? Like to be able to make music. You know what I mean? Because I used to do landscaping. I used to be out there in the sun all day. You know what I mean? I know how it is. Like
Yeah.
that shit ain't fun. You know what I mean? But people gotta be out there and they gotta do that job. So like for me to be in the studio and all I gotta, I mean, it's a blessing,
It's a
bro. I can't
blessing.
complain. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
fire. And for like some of the some people that are like kind of knowledgeable with the engineering side of things, like how did you start off? What was your early setup like? Give me like was it like an HP laptop or what did it look like?
just like anybody else's, bro. The Focusrite, we got the,
Focusrite,
you know what I mean?
2i2,
Like, Audio Technica mic, you know what I mean?
Audio
Like,
Technica mic.
yeah, bro. That's how we all
What
started.
program were you running?
I'm not gonna lie, I went through all of them, bro. I started in Ableton, I like Ableton and FL. That's what the two I started in. And then I eventually went into Logic, and then eventually now I'm in Pro Tools.
Okay.
But those were like the four that I like. I did the MPC for a bit too. Actually, now that I think about it, I learned like the MPC.
Okay.
I did a whole project like of beats on the MPC.
Fruity Loops? Did you
But,
get into Fruity Loops?
A little bit here and there.
A little bit.
That's
Okay.
definitely like the one I'm using right now. I'm trying to get back into it a little bit more.
Into
and
Fruity Loops.
that one's definitely like the best, just to like get ideas out. You know what I mean? It's just super quick. You know what I mean?
I fuck with
Yeah.
that. And laptop, you just had a regular laptop, like a little Walmart HP laptop or what?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh shit, that's crazy. And what are you running now?
We got like the MacBook.
Okay.
We got
Pro Tools?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, just because a couple people been asking, so I'll just let it be known. Like my vocal chain right now, I'm running through. My interface is the Apollo X6,
Okay.
and then I'm running that through the Vintech X3. That's my preamp, my mic preamp, and then that's going into an MC77, which is the Purple 1176 compressor. And people have been asking like, "Yo, what's your vocal chain?" So like, I just want to let people know that's it right there.
That's
You know,
it.
that's what I be using.
And the mic, what kind of mic?
Oh
you
yeah, I
use?
forgot about that. That's the most important.
Yeah.
I be using the Neumann 103, TLM 103.
Okay.
So yeah, right there's my setup.
Fire. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot of people out low key, just so that
Yeah.
a lot of people who don't know, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people do
so-
want to know that shit. They're like, all right, like a little basis, like structure, you know what I mean? Just so they can get it going too, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And who do you feel like took you under their wing as far as like, well, maybe not took you under their wing, but who's someone that you admire like, locally, or someone that you feel like you've learned a lot of knowledge about the music shit?
Nah, for real though, like the first one you said, like who took me under their wing.
Yeah.
Like I gotta give two people like a big shout out.
Uh-huh.
I gotta give Supreme Ty. Y'all go follow him on Instagram. Supreme Volume, Supreme Ty. That dude, he was the first one to give me like my first opportunity. Him and Zeno Dope.
Yeah.
Y'all go follow him on Instagram, Facebook. They were the first ones to give me like my first opportunity over at A100, Authentic 100.
Yeah.
And yeah, I interned for Ty for about like 6 months or maybe a little bit longer. So, and he gave me like he started me off in Pro Tools. He taught me how to like work efficiently, how to work quickly. You know what I mean? Like work to like the artist's needs. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Like he gave me my real first.
Put you on game.
Exactly.
Fire.
And then I eventually went to. I ended up right now. I'm interning for Dumpy. Like I said, y'all go follow him. That's a real like. Man, he helped me out so much, bro. For real, for real. He put me on to a lot of opportunities. You know what I mean? He's a real blessing for real in my career. You know what I mean? So no, yeah. So right now that's why I'm like working under his Dumpy. Y'all can follow him on Instagram.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Dumpy. I think I like
Dump.
Humpty Dumpy. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's the dude right there.
Shout out Dumpty, bro, for real. That's fire,
Yeah,
bro.
that's them two right there. Those are the two.
That's fire, for real. As far as like location wise, like where do you feel like a lot of the like good music's coming out right now that you listen to?
Like you said local, right?
Yeah, like no, like location wise, like as
Oh,
far as
location.
like Cali, New York, Atlanta, Miami, like where do you feel like a lot of good music's coming out?
I mean, there's always something coming out of the South. You know, Atlanta. There's always gonna be something
Yeah.
right there right now popping. And I don't know. For me specifically, I don't want to just speak on me, but like a lot of stuff in like LA, the West Coast. You know what I mean? That like there's like Simba right now that I'm kind of like listening to here and there. But yeah, there's a couple that I be fucking on like the West Coast right now. Like, you know what I mean? That's my shit. I be fucking with the West Coast a lot. You know what I mean?
That's fire. That's fire. And genre wise, like you like hip hop, right? You like trap, hip hop. Is there other genres that you like producing or engineering as well?
Yeah, it was just crazy. I was just talking to her like literally last night. I was showing her some beats. I be doing like anything, but I be trying to do like R&B. I showed her like a dance song I produced.
Oh, fire! Like
I
some
mean, yeah, I
EDM
mean-
pop kind of style.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
I be
crazy.
into all that stuff too. So yeah, I be trying to do a little bit of everything. But
Mm-hmm.
no, yeah, hip hop, EDM. I mean, pop, R&B. You know that little realm right there.
Yeah. You like that? You like taking edibles?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan.
No,
I'm not the biggest fan.
Kiara be taking them like it's food. That she
It's
be
candy.
killing it.
I mean, no,
Like,
it's definitely good. For me, it's like I hate not knowing what I'm like, how much it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
how
then
much it's
I'm
gonna
just
hit
like-
you?
Yeah, exactly. And I end up just fucking.
But like that should be fucking you up. Like for me personally, that should be fucking me up. I don't know. How, Kiara's like she be controlling it. I don't know how that shit fire.
I'm
I
a
couldn't
weed
do it.
connoisseur.
Yeah, I
You
could-
got any like little horror stories with edibles or anything like that?
We went on my birthday. We went to Auhauh. We took some edibles, dude. Ian was critical at this point.
I was done,
it was bad.
Edibles are something else. Like you
They
can be a
are.
weed, like you can smoke weed every day, and like you can really be like you take an edible, you're like whoa. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I don't know. It just depends on the person, I guess. You know. Do you have any bad edible experiences, you guys?
I don't have too many. If anything, they're just like good. I can be thankful for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't had too many bad ones, but
You've ever
it's been
what is that
funny.
called? Like greened out, like where you throw up from like
Yeah.
weed? Have you guys had that? I've never thrown up off weed. Have
I
you?
have.
I
Yeah?
It
have.
was an edible.
It was an edible?
That one and only time, yeah.
Was it like a bad experience? Like before
Well,
that,
I was
after
in
that?
public. I was in the fucking movie theater.
You get a little
and,
closer.
like- oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, yeah. I was in the movie theater, and it was after the movie. We took them before the movie, snuck in Chinese food, fell
Snuck
asleep.
in like 150 scoop, like the whole
Yeah,
tray.
the whole
Wow, how did you guys sneak that in?
She put it in her backpack. She had like
Oh,
some little
okay,
secret
okay.
pocket, and like they looked through it. So I don't know how they didn't find it, but they didn't find it. So I ate that, fell asleep, didn't watch any of the movie. I just saw the intro of like The Ring, some like movie The Ring,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I fell asleep. She woke me up, and we leave. And yeah, then I like start throwing up in this fucking trash can. Next thing I know, like it was the workers like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine.
I'm
Just
fine,
leave me
girl."
alone, please." Just go.
Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Let it pass. Let it pass. Let it pass.
Yeah. And then my friend, we're not friends no more, but she's like, I'm in the toilet, like finally fucking, I made it to the toilet, and she's in the mirror, like checking herself out. And I'm
Girl,
like, help my hair.
I'm
Yeah,
dying.
like, it's so cute, fuck. But
That's
yeah.
really a thing, huh? Like like people with long hair when they throw up, they can get it
You
all
need
over their
to-
fucking. Like you need to pull that
As
shit.
a girl,
back.
even if you have short hair, you're there to help them.
You gotta get it out, yeah.
That's a girl code, babe. We were just like that. Girl
Literally.
code.
That's just crazy. We were just talking about on the last podcast, like the girl code and the boy code kind of thing, where like girls are more to like caretaking as far as like in any kind of scenario, right? Like if someone's like trips and falls, the girls initially are like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you fine? You okay?" Guys are just quick to like maybe like even
I
just
laugh.
laugh,
I
Or, like laugh or be like, "What the fuck?" Like get up, like, you know
Like,
what I
I'll
mean?
try to help you up, but no, I don't have no strength because I'm fucking laughing my ass off.
That's fucking crazy. Bro. How do you guys feel about the nightlife scene here in Greeley? You guys fuck with it? The low moxie. You guys be going out or not really? Like the moxie. I mean, not the moxie. The cubetas or like fucking.
Y'all be staying in?
I'll be staying in.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I just be
Working.
I be working.
That's
I
good.
feel that, dude. I
That's
mean,
good.
you know, we went to the studio on New Year's Eve. And dude, we saw it in your
Oh,
fucking car,
yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, I need to give your
what do you
flowers, dude." New Year's, no, not New Year's Eve. We're like,
It's because we
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we drive because your studio's there, right? Your studio.
Right.
We see your car there the most, bro.
The
And
most,
that says
bro.
a lot. That says a lot.
Literally.
It's like this motherfucker
Literally.
working. He working. And it was like
Always.
New Year's. It was
Always.
New Year's, bro, and you were there. Like we're over here like partying and shit, like
Yeah.
celebrating. You're over there fucking work. That's fire, bro.
flowers, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, like
Yeah.
it shows like the dedication.
The dedication.
For real.
That's big.
The hours.
No,
That's
yeah,
big.
I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? I love doing it, but yeah, I mean, I don't be out too much. You know
No.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, people invite me and stuff, and we'll try to go out here and there, but I don't know. I just be getting, you know.
I feel
Focus,
you, dude.
yeah.
I'd rather just work than be out.
No,
Honestly,
to be honest,
yeah.
Because you say that you say it all the time, like it's better to like work now, so when you have all this like more time to
Yeah.
like go out and actually experience things to the full extent.
When I
'Cause
got
you
money, I want to like, that's when I want to
Really
go
really
out.
go
Yeah.
out, really go
Yeah.
out and really enjoy
Spend
things,
it,
and
yeah.
spend without limitation, kind of thing. Because
Exactly.
you
No, I
you
feel
put in the work first, and then you get all that. You know what I mean?
Cause yeah, that was my whole thing too. I remember like a couple years ago, like the homies would always be like, "Yo, let's go to this party, let's go over here," and I'm just like, "Bro, like, let's hit the studio, let's make the song that they're gonna
Yeah.
be playing there next week." You know what I mean? Let's do that. You know what I mean? Like, and then we'll go to the party and you know what I mean? Relax and do our fun. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
You attract that mentality. So like with that mentality, you attract people like you, like-minded. That's what I
Yeah,
found
definitely.
personally.
Nah,
yeah.
Who's like more social from you two? Are you guys both kind of
It's
introverted?
a tough one. Yeah.
Are you guys both kind of introverted? Would you say? Yeah,
Nah,
really.
feel
yeah,
like-
definitely. I feel like because
She's like, yeah.
I didn't even want this mic in the first place.
We just put it on you. You're like, here you go. No, you're doing good though. You're doing good. You're doing
Yeah.
amazing. Flowers.
Yeah,
Flowers.
flowers,
Flowers.
flowers.
Thanks for the fucking alcohol right here.
I know. That should be giving you courage. Alcohol be taking your fucking confidence from 0 to 100 sometimes. Sometimes even
Yeah,
like
yeah.
200. You're like, damn, I gotta chill out. You know what I mean? For real though.
Nah,
It's
for
funny.
real.
New Year's resolution, double AP. What's your New Year's resolution?
Ooh, definitely stay more focused, do more work. Oh man,
What's one goal though? Give me one that's like tangible.
definitely be more focused. I think that was one thing that like I was focused this last year, but I could definitely lock into like a whole, other, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
thing this year. I feel like, you know what I mean, just little things that I feel like, you know what I mean, I let myself, you know what I mean, get away with. But like this year, I feel like I could like, battle through that and just get through it and do what I need to do. You know what I mean? Stay focused and yeah.
Fire. What about you, babe? What's your New Year's resolution? You got one?
Wait, I have another question.
Okay, go get it.
So in 10 years, where do you see yourself, like your brand, where are you at in the world, here in Colorado, Mexico, New York, Los Angeles, where?
I mean, like as far as like, I'll just start with the brand, like with the KZN brand. I definitely want to like just keep it here, really, and like if I can expand anywhere else, like I will. But like, yeah, my whole thing in the beginning was just kind of give like an affordable, like great quality, studio for like people here in town, who
Yeah.
like can't necessarily afford like, an $80 an hour room, every other week. You know what I mean? So like, it's kind of my whole goal, trying to keep that here, trying to keep that, going. And like I said from the beginning, just keep building, keep going, getting better and whatnot. But and then yeah, me as myself as like a, like I hope to, whatever comes my way, whatever opportunities come my way, like no cap here, born ends up, you know what I mean? I get in contact. I mean, it's go time, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I
If you
definitely keep
say,
it
it'll
going.
manifest, literally, the power of the
Yeah.
tongue.
Nah, for real.
For
Word
real.
up. Yeah.
It's crazy, huh?
No, yeah.
You can even manifest like bad things, like really.
Literally.
Like,
For
yeah,
real.
Yeah.
you can manifest real bad things. It's crazy. I've been watching my mouth now.
Oh, me too, bro.
Yeah.
Me
Like
too.
I was more wild back then, just saying like reckless shit. Now I'm just be watching my mouth for real. Cause you do that
Yeah.
shit, you see it. Like motherfuckers really be seeing that shit, bro. For real.
Oh, yeah. What would you say your New Year's resolution is?
I got a couple. Really got to double down with the music. I want to get like 5-6 music videos out. Get like four podcasts running at the same time. Yeah, I
Yeah,
I
we
wrote them
talking
down.
about
that.
I wrote them down. I forgot them off the top of my head, but for sure, I feel like I'm so focused with all this that I'm kind of like, cause I love music too, bro. I love that shit, but I just haven't been able to lock in because I'm just focused on all this other shit, you know.
Yeah.
But once this is all good and running, like, I could take a little breath and go lock in. Cause my girl actually got me some studio time for
Oh,
working on.
Yes, sir.
That was the cutest shit ever.
Literally. I remember that shit. That was wild, dude. That was amazing. We were driving. She's like, "Can I tell you your gift?" I was like, "Nah." Like, she's like, "Can I tell you your gift?" She's like, "Let me tell you one gift." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "No." And she's like, "Come on, let me just tell you one gift." I was like, "All right, tell me the one gift." She's like, "I got you some studio time with AP." And I was like, "Yo."
Yeah,
crazy.
he
I was like,
said that.
fire.
He fucking told me too. As soon as that happened, he's like, "Yo, guess what just happened?" And it was the cutest shit.
Yeah, that's fire. Thank you,
No,
baby. I
that's what's
appreciate
up.
that.
For
Oh,
real.
baby, I love you.
Yeah. I need to go lock in though
I
for
was
sure.
about to just tell you, yeah, you gotta let's lock
Yeah,
in, bro.
for
Let's
sure.
do that.
Thank you, for real. Yeah, just soon as I just get all this shit rolling up and then back into because I love like
Sure.
especially the music video part of it, like like everything. I love everything about the music shit, and I want to get in there for sure.
For sure.
But like you like engineering, right? Producing, you do also make the beats that you be recording on sometimes, or do you usually like let them bring? Do you give them options to make beats, or like what about as far as like just the producing side of things?
In the past, I don't know, I'll just say years. Like, I don't think I've produced really like any. If anything, I'm like maybe one, but I doubt that. But like, no, yeah, most of the time I'll have like the artists will come ready. You know what I mean? They'll have their beats ready, their ideas.
They'll know
ready.
what they do. Okay.
So yeah, they'll come ready and whatnot. And sometimes, like I said, they'll show up, with nothing ready. Like they'll say, pull up this, pull up that. You got any? And like
You just go from there.
it's case by case. But
What's your favorite like method of like your favorite like ¿cómo se dice, like procedure of recording, like process? What's your favorite process? Like when they come ready, when they come with the beat, when they come not knowing nothing, like what do you like?
I mean, to be honest, it's both. You know what I mean? I love when people just show up ready. You know what I mean? Because then we can like, with the way we work, it's like a 20-30 minutes. The song's done. We got a rough mix, mastered.
Yeah.
Idea of the song, and we can move on to the next one. And like with a 2-hour session, we can get 3. In. And we get like 3 rough ideas, and like finished, complete. You know what I mean? So like that, I love that aspect of where we can just get work done. But then it's also fun to just be able to sit there and just kind of like bounce ideas off each other and. That sound better. That sound cool. Like, fuck with the beat a little bit. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? It's not always fun to do the same thing like all day, every day. You know what I mean?
I fuck with that. That's fine. Cool. Well, what social media you be using the most?
I think, to be honest, like
Like
that's a tough one too because like a lot of my clients and everybody who I'm in touch with, they're everywhere. They're like. Some I just got their numbers. Some I got on Snap. Some
Twitter, fucking
you know what I mean? So I try to be equally on like everything just because of that. But I feel like for me, like I be on Instagram the most. So I feel like if anyone wants to reach out, for studio time for anything, you know what I mean? I think Instagram would be like the best way to reach out.
Yeah.
So
There's some people locally that you won't work with. Like, is there any beef that you got? As
Any
far as, like,
beef?
any music beef out there here locally that you wouldn't fuck, you don't touch, or nah? Pretty
Do
cool.
y'all need
there.
a beer?
I'm
No,
good
honey,
for now.
I'm good.
No,
Thank you. Thank you, sweetie.
Nah, bro. I mean,
Everybody
if they want to come with the check, then let's get to work. But I mean, you know what I mean?
It's never personal.
I ain't got no hate on no one. I'm not hating on nobody. They can, everyone's doing their thing. I ain't
Literally.
Yeah.
He's literally one of the chillest people you ever meet.
Yeah.
Like, just go with the flow, like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that's cool to be like that too. Because I mean, it avoid the world already comes with so much problems. Like, why look? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many
Definitely.
problems already on the way. Like, why look for more problems? You know, type
Oh,
of shit.
yeah.
How you feel
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
podcast though? Were you nervous or what? Do you feel nervous still right now?
Nah, man, that's all I love from y'all. From real. Like, if it was like some weird, like, it was like on some weirdo shit, and people would just hit me up, you know what I mean? And it'd be a little different, but nah, like y'all like real genuine, like you said, like we were just in the studio chilling, talking, you know.
Just
what I mean?
vibing, yeah.
So yeah, bro, we're having fun, bro. It's all right.
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
I have a question for both of you.
Get it.
What are you guys gonna do for Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah, what's the plan? What's the plan?
We
I'm gonna
haven't
do
talked
some-
about
It's
that.
Not for real.
Nah, yeah,
Some
we just-
kisses,
Some
some
kisses.
hugs, some
I would agree,
love,
most definitely.
Ah.
some cuddling, some
Nah,
time.
yeah, like that's just it. Like I don't know. I don't want to speak for both of us, but like yeah, I mean I'm just always like just put my head down, just trying to move forward. So I don't know, like yeah, we haven't even talked about that. We haven't even-
I
yeah.
walked into like Walmart the other day and I was like, damn, Valentine's stuff already? Like,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
bitch, you better prepare.
You said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Y'all got
crazy.
anything planned or what?
Ooh, we were gonna go to Airlenix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's a singer for
Dreamville?
Dreamville.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh my God, her live, her vocals, angelical, literally angels. Oh my God.
Damn,
I
that'll be
recommend.
tight. That'll be crazy.
What's like one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
concerts you've been to? Like that's all going individually.
Damn. My first one with Flatbush and Underachievers.
Oh,
Yeah.
mosh pits up. Were you in the
Ooh,
mosh pit?
that
or
was
what?
something else. That was a fun. Yeah, that was fun right there. Let's see. What's some other ones I've been to?
You been to Red Rocks?
Yeah, I saw Logic there. Oh, I saw Nas there. That was a good one. I
What?
saw Nas. I saw Black Star. Oh yeah, that was a dope one right there. Who else have I seen? Fuck. There's been a couple of them, but those were like some of like the ones that come off the top of my head.
Red Rocks is an amazing fucking place.
real.
Definitely,
venue.
bro, for
Amazing
real.
venue to fucking be. Everything about it, the fucking scenery, you can see like the light at night, it just looks fucking beautiful. If you guys haven't looked up Red Rocks, if you're not familiar, look up Red Rocks on Google. That shit's fucking beautiful for real. It's unique, a very unique venue, huh?
Yeah.
It's fucking fire for real as well. On what's like your next? What do you as far as like upgrading your studio? What's like the next upgrade that you want to really dabble on? Because you just got that laptop, right? The one that you not just, but like
No, I've had that one for not too long, but I mean, but
was
it's
an
not.
upgrade.
Yeah, I mean the newest thing I've got, I just got a compressor, a little things to kind of like little patch bays, this and that. But yeah, I think my newest one is that compressor, bro. That compressor's something else, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh,
magic.
man, that thing is beautiful, bro. Oh
Magic.
my God. No, word up. I'm barely getting it dialed in. You know, it was a couple of days where I couldn't. You know, I was just trying to figure it out. But
Yeah.
ooh, now I think it's. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that thing sounds great. You know what I mean? So,
Have
yeah.
you been in, have you communicated with Jerish? Do you have any relationship with Jerish?
Oh yeah, shout out to Jerry too. He called me the other day too. That was crazy. I was unexpected too. He called me and he was trying to, he was just following up on stuff and whatnot. And we were talking about like doing like this feature and that and
Yeah.
whatnot. So no, yeah, shout out to Jerry. He be showing love too.
Yeah, Jerish is cool.
Yeah.
I grew up with that dude. Since I was a little kid.
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of see him
crazy.
as a big brother. He's a cool guy for real.
Yeah.
Really loves music too as well. So hopefully you guys can work together for real because he's a cool dude too. I know he appreciates your work too. I've told him like he's very like kind of closed off kind of guy, but like once like he sees the kind of person you are, like he opens up a little bit more. And I've talked highly about you to him, so
Ah,
he
thank you,
appreciates
bro.
that shit
Much
for real.
love,
Yeah.
Much love, bro.
No, yeah, for sure, bro. I speak highly of you all the time, bro. Even on the podcast. I don't know if you be watching, bro, but I'd be like, yo, double AP, go, double
Man,
AP.
I can't thank y'all enough, for real, bro. That means so much, bro. For
Yeah,
real,
bro, for real.
For real.
It's
Flowers,
it's
dude.
only
It
going
just
up.
shows like the dedication. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
And people actually like you as a person, you know what I mean?
For
Because you
real.
can like someone for their work, but liking them
But
as a person, that's a whole different ball game, you know? So that's cool to have both things like that tied up, you know?
No, I definitely thank
That's
y'all
fine.
for real.
Yeah. Well, you got anything else, babe?
No, you took all my questions, babe.
Did I really?
I told you in the car.
I know you did
I
tell
took
me
all
like
of them. Took all of them.
I took all of them. What do you guys like to eat here in Greeley? You guys have any spots that you guys recommend? A little date night, a little food.
I'm not. I mean, Greeley. There's I mean, it's not. I don't want to say there's not too many, but like we haven't explored here in Greeley. But like, we'll be out in like Fort Collins, like here and there. Like
Okay.
the 2 in Fort Collins, I'll give y'all is like Jim's Wings and Yampa. Those are two. Those are
Yampa.
two good ones. bro.
Yampa.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
It's
do
a
like.
little sandwich shop.
It's
so
a what?
dope. It's a little sandwich shop.
Oh, okay.
Sandwich. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like some like what's this?
Like Chiba Hut?
Chiba Hut kind of thing.
Kinda
Kinda.
like
Better than Chiba Hut.
No, I want to say. I don't think so, but it's like a little more simple. Like
Oh, okay.
Not
It's like
too-
it's like more like a daytime eatery vibe versus like Chiba is like a after the club, like
After-
give me a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
no, it's pretty good.
We're gonna have to try them.
Yeah, for real. Have you guys? Do you guys like almancitas? Like the fucking.
That's the one that you.
Did you guys see that ice cube
There's
shit?
two. There's almancitas and almanzas.
That's
Is that the one on the highway?
Yeah.
yeah. That's dangerous, bro.
That's what I'm telling you.
Dangerous.
Those
What
carne
did you hear?
asada fries, though, I have to have them. I have
Oh,
to.
honey, please.
Babe,
But did you
babe.
hear like what was it?
It was like a fly in the
That's what he
Ice
always fucking tells me. He's like,
cube.
there's flies in their food. I haven't been there in a while because he makes me feel bad about it. So-
No, dude.
I
Don't go
be-
there.
I don't be
Don't
taking
go
it.
there. Do not recommend.
I've been seeing this on social media. Like they found a fucking
Like a fly
in
in
the
the
ice
Oh,
cube.
yeah, bro.
Ew,
Literally.
In
really?
the ice
In
cube.
the ice cube,
Of
she was
someone's
drinking it.
horchata.
Oh my god.
Like a fly got
I thought it was
frozen.
like on top of like some
No,
No, it was
it's in
frozen
the ice
into the
cube.
ice
It was
cube.
Oh my god.
It's probably
That's
still alive.
Literally.
On some horchata.
Literally.
Can I get an horchata large extra fly?
Extra fly. Oh,
Oh hell no, it's fucking nasty.
I be telling you.
That's
I be
fucking
telling you.
hilarious.
I've been telling you.
I've never heard it.
But if you're
I've
drunk
never
as
seen
fuck
it.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know
Bro,
that's the only
that
thing
shit
that's
don't
open.
matter.
Yeah.
Because the only
Don't
things that
have
are
it.
open here locally are like what Fat Shack's open late.
Fat Shack.
The Dippy Dough's open really late. The carne asada fries and McDonald's. I think that's your
Like,
all.
Fool, he gets on me about eating almancitas, but he eats McDonald's every
What's
day.
your McDonald's order? Though,
Hey,
Ricky?
she said, hey.
But here's the thing, though. I be getting out of studio sessions after 10, after 11, when everything's closed. So, like, the only thing for me is,
Bro,
like,
2 o'clock.
McDonald's,
let's
Wendy's,
roll.
you know what I mean?
Same thing. They could tell you his order. They could tell you his order.
Let's
right now.
role play
Call
right
him.
now.
They see
Call
me
him.
there a lot. I'm not.
Welcome to
gonna-
McDonald's Double
I'm not,
AP.
I'm not the
How
happiest.
can we help you?
How can we help you?
It's not the proudest thing, you know what I mean? But
You're at the drive-thru right now, Double AP.
What you?
What are you ordering?
What are you ordering?
oh, I'll give me my hot and spicy. I'll be giving me a little cheeseburger, some fries. That's all I need.
Cheeseburger.
That's all I
Spicy,
Plain
no
or you
mayo,
like it
add
with the
cheese. He's real
onions?
specific.
Everything?
Okay.
Nah.
He's real
Yeah,
specific.
I'm
He
a little
didn't say
specific.
that,
I need
but
what I need. You know, I be telling him like, put this, put the, you know. What I
He's
mean?
specific. He's specific.
No, yeah.
You want the onions diced a certain way, kind
Nah,
of.
plain.
Nah, I'll be like, I don't be liking too much.
Okay,
but,
okay.
You know what I mean? It depends though.
McDonald's
On the
is
place.
McDonald's never like is undefeated. I don't care what anybody says.
For
McDonald's
real.
is undefeated. Bro.
No, I mean,
It's unhealthy, but you know,
It's not
nah,
healthy,
for
but
real.
it gets by. It gets by.
Literally. For now, at least. For now.
yeah.
It's crazy how big the fucking downtown here is fucking growing. Like the housing, the new apartments.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like this is gonna be huge, dude. Like
Nah,
years from now,
whatever,
this
bro.
downtown's gonna be fucking huge.
For
like a lot
real,
of potential. This fucking, I don't like how this back part has so much potential back here because it's like right here it's a pretty nice. You know, they got the Moxie, they got the Rio, they got the little bar right here. But back there, it's like mostly like gift shops, huh, kind of
Yeah.
thing back there.
Little small things.
Like
They
a
need to open
bar,
up some more cool things back there, like for the night scene, you know, just to get a little bit more.
No, that
More
would be
popping around
tight,
here.
bro, for real.
I was
Just to just for like the whole city to be more active a little bit more too, like, you know, like, I don't know, this is just me. This is my little like theory, but like I feel like if we just get like more music too in the city, you know what I mean? Like more people want to do music and just kind of like not so much like rap and trap, you know, a little bit more like I don't know, something everybody can enjoy. So how we can really put the, you know what I mean?
A
Give
whole
the city
sound.
something they like, you know what I
Cultivate
mean?
something new.
Yeah, cause I don't know. I feel like right now everyone's just kind of like
Plain and
marketing
safe.
to their own like fan base, which is great. You know, what I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. But like, I don't know, we got a city to like kind of put on and
Yeah.
represent. You know, I feel like we could do it in a
I feel like
not better way, but we could do it
Yeah.
more. You know what I mean? We
And
could do
especially,
that.
yeah, and they need people like, for example, you who's engineering the music. People like
Yeah.
me, just like interviewing them, putting them, you know, people like themselves making the music. You know what I mean? Like everybody working together. Like I agree with you. Like there is some fucking, there's definitely some sparkling, something bubbling. I can feel it too.
No, for real. And shout out to you,
Yeah.
bro, for like putting, like bringing people in, interviewing them, and like giving your platform to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, no,
For
shout
real.
out to you for real, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
Not a lot of people doing that here in town too. So.
For real, yeah.
Much
and
love
sh-
to you, bro. You know, I want to give you your flowers
For
too,
sure,
for
bro.
real, for real.
Flores,
Oh,
flores, flores.
Love, bro, for real.
Number love, yeah. And they got the shows like they got OGT, and I think Codine's doing some things like putting artists on bills with other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
shout out to
definitely
them.
it's bubbling, it's bubbling. You got all the connections now. We just gotta fucking keep working the machine all together. You know what I mean?
Staying consistent, you know
Staying
what I mean?
consistent,
Keep
and then
growing. Yeah,
it'll
bro.
definitely get to like a bigger place to where it
Absolutely.
should be. You know what I mean? Where it needs to
Exactly.
be. That's crazy, huh? Greeley be smelling like shit though, huh? That's the only thing I hate about this motherfucking time. It smell like caca. Ugh. This building smell like shit today, baby. Did you guys smell that? It does not smell like this, guys. It smells weird in here.
When y'all went to Buffalo Wild Wings today, that shit smell funny.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said. It smells like, you know what it smells like? Dirty,
like trapo sucio.
Trapo sucio. It smells like dirty cloth. Like really dirty ass cloth. I was like, Dave, it smells like shit in here.
Order though.
I started breathing through my mouth. I was like, hopefully I don't get a taste of this shit because I'm not breathing through my nose. What is it? What if it's just us that smell like shit? We
I can't.
Speak for yourself.
You tripping? Nah.
I was like,
I smelled
it
you
might
too,
have been
you
our
smell nice.
waitress, but
This smell like, I
that's
don't know.
too funny.
All these nasty smells need to get out. Maybe it's a new year, you know what I mean? Maybe the Greeley's digesting itself, you know what I mean? Like,
Greeley's been digesting itself since it started.
It's exfoliating, you know what I mean? Greeley's like airing it out, you know what I mean?
The stink stain here though.
Smell like ass, bro, for real.
I have a question for you. Okay. What about like NFTs? Are you thinking of like dropping for your brands? Come on now.
Do you have any NFTs?
Yes.
Okay,
dude,
okay.
that's
Talk
what I'm
about it.
asking.
Talk about it.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
I'm glad you kind of brought that up too. Like,
Yeah.
I be in a crypto heavy too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't want to like sit here and try to tell people, you know what I mean, what to kind of do. But no, that's a great, I mean, thing. I feel like I'll just speak for me, but like thing to be invested in. You know what I mean?
Literally.
Like I feel like there's a lot of potential and. Not just like crypto, but like I be telling people like the technology, you know, blockchain just itself like can be integrated into like not just crypto, you know, it could be integrated into like our titles to our cars or how, you know what I mean? It could be anything. So it's like, I mean, it's just a matter of time. I be telling her all the time, it's just a matter of time. Like,
like invest.
know?
Like now is the time to invest, especially right now because the economy's going down. Cheap
look,
sales.
oh my God.
Get into it.
50% off. Like,
I'm telling you. Oh.
75, like, nah, for real. But to answer your question, though, like, I've talked to her about, like, trying to do NFTs and trying to get, like, you know, I guess the community I'm trying to bring together into that.
Yeah.
But it's a little hard. You know, I think right now it's still a little early. I think people kind of still don't understand the concept too much. Or I guess they don't want to, but...
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I think it's just a matter of time.
But I feel
and
like you
eventually
should
people gonna
definitely
realize.
like start, you know, putting your seats. Even with like each project like that you do, like even with Ian and stuff. If you guys put out a song or something, do that as an NFT and like maybe even have him and you can sell it, something like that. Something that you could like build off not only your community but the community of like each of your artists.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because dude, I see it growing big, and I know you're like hella into so.
Yeah. You said it actually helped you fund a couple things, or like your investment into the crypto stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's crazy. I don't like to talk about it, but no, yeah, for real though. Like, I remember like that's another thing too with like the crypto. It's like, there'll be like bull markets, bear markets, you know, where things are going crazy, where things are just kind of like staying the same for a couple years. And so this last bull market, I remember I put in like, I won't say how much, but I put in a little bit, and like. I was able to fund my laptop for my studio, you know what I mean? I was able to upgrade and like get the brand new M1 chip, you know what I mean? I was able to do a whole, you know what I mean? So
from investing.
I don't know, literally, exactly. Just putting a little bit in every here and there, you know what I mean? Kind of sacrificing, you know, this week that and you know this week that, you know what I mean? Just kind of, I don't know, but yeah, that shit I feel like has a lot of potential, bro. Yeah, that's just gonna be, that'll be something else.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like, that's true. Artistically, I feel like everybody. This kind of changed the subject, but I feel like artistically, everybody's just trying to like build like, because you need a following, you know, you need people to. It's almost like you need people to like buy in and like believe in you. You know what I mean? As soon as you get that following and you keep building it and building it and building it and building it, you can literally take it anywhere.
Literally.
You want to get into makeup, you can get into makeup. You want to get into singing, you can. You just need to get people to agree and buy into you and like build this following and family. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
you can take it anywhere, and I think that's so cool. And I appreciate people that do take it anywhere, because there's people who like go to build their following and they dabble into everything, bro. Someone that I admire a lot is, I don't know if you follow him, but Childish Gambino makes music, stand-up comedy, Didn't he produce that show at Atlanta? He did something with that.
Yeah, he's on it. Yeah.
Singers dropped like he's a singer, fucking like
He's an actor.
An actor like
yeah.
that is fucking badass. Like he literally just built his following and just took it anywhere he wanted to take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can like really fucking touch a lot of areas and make it come off like
do it
natural and do it right. You know what I mean? And do it cool. So
Do you think
absolutely.
like now in this era it's more of like the person than like your actual talent? Like you as a brand is more perceivable as more than your craft.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it is. It's you.
Like people just want to idolize you.
Yeah, literally you. Because there's songs that are platinum right now that are. A lot of it is because of like the person, the artist, and there's people who probably locally here probably make better music than that fucking guy. But he knows how to market himself. He knows how to push things. He knows how to. I feel like now you can't just be a fucking singer or a rapper. Like you have to have more. You have to.
Yeah.
You know, back then, it's like because there wasn't many, and a lot of it too is because back then I feel like it's hard. Back then it was almost impossible to have your own studio. Like that was not even a thing. Like people weren't making home studios. Like you had to actually go to a recording studio. You know, but now it's so accessible and so affordable and so there's so many ways. So it's like stars are being born like this. So no, now you can't just be a singer. Now you can't just be a rapper. You need to have like personality. You need to have a look. You need to have everything. You need to be the whole package, bro. You really do.
Exactly.
It's crazy, huh?
No, absolutely. But that's why I be trying to tell people too. Like when they come in the studio, sometimes they like be letting them know, like, yo, like it's not just one-sided. You gotta have all of this, you know what I mean, to be able to
Your
like
business.
compete with everyone.
Yeah,
And that's just it too. Like everyone's got different goals. You know, some people just do it for a hobby and they just want to do it for their people, and that's cool. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But like if you're trying to reach a bigger market and you know what I mean, really go, you know, blow up. It's like, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you gotta really take all those things into consideration. You know, like you said.
Yeah. Is there anybody that like you probably not gonna say, but is there anybody locally or someone that you work with that you feel like has that it factor?
Oh, definitely, bro. Like that's the thing, bro. There's a lot of them. Like I be telling people, like,
Give me one though. Give me one.
bro, I can name a bunch, bro. 4L Zach, you know what I mean?
Zach.
Elijah to Official.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, bro. There's a lot of like these, like, you know, these cats that don't like, I guess, necessarily understand, you know, like what they got.
Yeah.
And when they come and they show it, I would be trying to tell them, like, yo, like you like. That ain't bad, bro. Like if you keep going, you stay consistent. You know what I mean. You sharpen up the edges, and you know what I mean. You clean up the edges. You know what I mean. Like you got something, bro. You know what I mean. But like I mean.
I remember I was telling you too. I was like, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, when it's all like a couple years from now to see who really wanted this shit.
Oh,
you know?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, bro. Oh, I love thinking that shit, bro.
Yeah, you gonna see, bro.
It's like motivation. It's like, all right, like let me keep going, bro. Like let me take, you know, yeah.
Because you really do see that shit. You're like, you like 10 years from now, bro. When we all look back at we're gonna really see who fucking really wanted this shit. Who was really fucking putting in the work. Who was really fucking grinding. Who was really fucking hungry. Who was really fucking thirsty. Who was obsessed with this shit.
Yeah.
And the results are gonna show by you fucking really, you know, like becoming like what you wanted to become as far as like successfully like marketing and everything, bro. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for that. To tell you the truth, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, literally.
There's a lot of talented people. But talent, what's that one? Hard work beats talent when talent don't work.
Literally.
Yeah.
Easy.
So we gonna see for sure.
No, for real. Like, cause I don't want to speak on it too much, but yeah, like even in my position, sometimes I'm put in a lot of great positions, and I like to think a lot, you know, like the people like I shouted out earlier, you know, cause they put me on like a lot of those opportunities and positions. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I be looking at it, I'm like, bro, like he's a lot more talented than me. You know what I mean? He's got, you know what I mean, more of that than me. You know what I mean? Why don't he? You know what I mean? Why ain't he in the position I'm in type shit? But like, I don't know. At the end of the day, like you said, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like your dedication, like the work you put in, how consistent you are, and you know how focused you are, and how much you want it. You know what I mean? Like it'll show. You know what I mean? It'll eventually, you know.
Yeah.
And he's got that amazing work ethic. Like you guys seen, like you guys said, like you always see his car. Like he's the one, you know, he's that consistency.
Literally.
That's gonna go far, bro. For real. That's crazy. And it's crazy because you can like you can measure, like how do I say, like you can measure talent, right? Like you can look at somebody, you can judge talent, and you can measure it because you can be like, oh, like that's not my taste, you know what I mean? You can be like, oh, he's not that good, or this, but work, like hard work, like grinding, putting the time in, you can't measure that. You can't say he's not working hard, like, you know, if someone's working hard, you have to fucking admit he's working hard. If someone's not a good singer, like, you can't measure hard work, bro. You can't judge hard work, you know what I mean? You can't. So it's like, that's the power of it too. You know what I mean? That it holds kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. For real.
It's crazy, huh?
No, yeah, I would definitely say like a lot of like the doors that I was able to like walk into was because of that. You know, it wasn't necessarily because I was so good at that or so good at this. It was just a matter of like, you know, I was willing to put in the work. I was willing to, you know, show up and be there and, you know.
And that interning shit that you said, like, that speaks a lot too. Like, you're willing to
Oh,
sit there
yeah.
for free and fucking learn.
Literally.
Oh, dude, and that's the thing people don't get, bro. Like, I've been interning for probably a year and like some change. Like, it ain't a couple months. Like, it's been a long like people don't get that, bro. And you know what I mean? It's all good, but like, yeah, bro, like you said, bro, it's a lot, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? It takes
You love it.
a lot of
That's why you did.
sacrifice, a lot of, you know what I mean?
A lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, bro.
But it's fun.
Yeah, bro. At the end, it's all worth it, bro.
It is. It's
all
gonna be
worth
worth it. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to see you have like your platinum records and everything, bro.
Yo.
On the wall, that first
Soon.
platinum record, bro. You better flex stunt that shit, bro. Put that,
Bro, once I
hang
get
that
on,
bitch up, bro.
I'm gonna be posting it every day, for a week,
That's
bro.
like a trophy, bro.
I'm gonna get so annoyed.
Put it on
I
the
don't give
chain,
a
bro.
fuck.
Put it on the chain.
I'll get a plaque.
Take that disc out the fucking the quadro and put it on the chain, bro.
Exactly, bro. Oh
That's
my
crazy,
god.
bro.
You know, but it's just a matter of time. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, bro, for sure. We're rooting for you, for
No,
sure.
hopefully it will be.
Yeah, on this side, we're rooting for you, for sure, bro. So.
No, same with y'all too, bro. Like I said, like the love y'all be showing and what y'all be, you know, be doing, the art, podcasting. I mean,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bro, we're here.
same thing, bro. It's just a matter of time.
It's a matter of
It's a
fucking
matter of
time.
time and hard work.
See you at the top.
Sure.
I see it.
I like how you looked at me right now and you said that to you. I'll see you at the
Yeah,
top.
bro.
Fire, bro. I appreciate that shit.
Much love,
Get
bro.
that shit,
Much
bro.
love,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, bro. For real. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
on too. I
guys.
appreciate you. That's just fucking beautiful.
And
Thank you,
no,
guys.
thank y'all for real. Like I said, being able to like give me your platform and you know, what I mean, no, that's love, bro. For real.
Yeah, for sure,
yeah.
bro. We here.
No,
whenever.
Thank y'all.
And we're gonna be moving over there on your spot, so hopefully we can connect a little bit more over there too.
We're gonna be working.
yeah, we'll be working.
Working,
so It's gonna be
working.
tight.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you the stew too whenever you get a chance. I'll give you a little. I'm putting it together. Right now it's just empty, but once I build it, I'll show you and shit. Bring it
Oh,
down
I'd
and
love to
shit.
see it, bro. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy,
tight.
bro. All right, Mamashotas, double AP. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Yes,
being on.
thank
We
you,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
KZN in the motherfucking building.
Woo,
Double
woo,
AP.
woo. much love to
The
y'all.
mother and the father.
If you guys want some
Damn.
fucking mother and father of KZN, fire. If you
Much
guys want
love,
some studio time, if you guys want to reach out to double AP, links in the description. Hit them up definitely for some studio time. If you guys are barely even, if you guys want to even just dabble, get in the fucking studio, see what it's about, hit them up, book a session. Definitely go fucking support double AP here in Greeley, Colorado. A lot of great music coming out of his fucking laboratory, so we appreciate that shit. The studio really appreciates that shit. I appreciate
Yup.
that shit. Kiara appreciates that shit.
Yup.
Your girl appreciates that shit.
Yup.
Thank you, Mamashotas. Before we leave, we want to end up with a little besito. So, ready, guys? A little kiss in the mic. 1, 2, 3, kiss. Mwah. Yeah.